Hi, teacups. Welcome to the Liv.Nickii channel.
I'm Liv,
And I'm Nikki.
and today we'll be discussing the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Tea is of the essence.
Yeah.
So basically, in this episode, we finally get to
Finally.
see Miss Eva.
Yeah. Yes.
About time.
Yes. We've been waiting and she comes with a bang.
She sure does. She comes with that tea. So basically the episode kind of surrounds Candy's party, Essence party, because she got the cover of the magazine and I guess she wanted to
Right.
throw herself a party.
Right.
Um hey.
Right.
So basically everybody's arriving to the party. Um Cynthia and Will show up first and or is it Portia Portia and Shamia show up first?
Shamia's always on time.
Right.
Yeah. She is there.
So it was interesting because Portia was like being super laid back and just like, I'm gonna be over here and you can go socialize and do your own thing, Shamia. Bye. It's very
Right.
weird.
I felt like she just felt awkward there and she wasn't quite exactly sure what her place was supposed to be.
That's true. Yeah, she probably did, especially because her and Candy aren't friends, right? So it's
Right. And I
like,
mean, she got greeted by Don Juan and
mm-hmm.
Common. So that's awkward because she technically didn't get greeted by them at all. So it's like the people who you know don't like you and don't want you to be there are the first people you see.
I know that's hard.
Yeah.
But she found her place and whatnot and laid back like I said and she was all good. So Will and Cynthia show up. And what was funny was Portia mentioned that she upgraded from Papa Smurf.
Whatever. I still think Peter's fine.
Ooh.
They're both cute to
He's
me.
old news. Old news.
He is old news, yeah. He's a dog though.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true. So basically everybody's arriving. Eva and Nene are driving over and it looks like Greg is their chauffeur.
right. She's doing the Kim Zolciak. He's Croy tonight, honey.
Right, exactly. And they were both sitting in the back seat and basically Eva spilled the tea on how she knows Mr. Will.
Right. Who knew that they had a connection?
Yeah, I would have never have guessed.
Nope. It's a small town, apparently.
It's gotta be. It's really gotta be. So basically what she does is she lets Nene know that she met Will and his girlfriend.
Right? On a double date, honey.
Yeah. They met at a cigar bar. And basically the girlfriend did not seem like a new girlfriend.
Right. She was close with Will's family, with his child.
Hmm.
Like, this was a legit relationship.
Yeah. It really sounded like it was something really serious.
Yeah.
And then Bravo kind of goes back and shows like the timeline. So Will says that he had been single for like seven
Two and a half
months.
years. 2.5 years.
Oh, 2.5 years.
yes.
Gosh. Oh no, what the 7 months was when the incident happened.
Oh, I
But
thought the
that
incident
comes
happened
in
like,
later on. So yeah, he basically
yeah.
told Cynthia he was single for 2.5 years.
Mhm.
Which is interesting because Eva basically says that they just met up 2 months ago.
Right.
But Will says they met up 7 months ago.
Oh, Will said 7 months ago. Interesting. But yet, you've been single for 2.5 years. So even his timeline isn't adding up.
No, it's really not. Nothing is really adding up. But he also
Yeah.
said that the girl was not somebody serious, didn't he?
Right. Yeah, he tried to play it off for sure.
Like she was a side chick or something.
That's right.
So Miss Cynthia Bailey, honey.
right.
So So basically, they arrive at the party and they end up Nene ends up spilling the tea to the girls. And Kenya obviously is really concerned about her BFF
Right.
because she doesn't, I mean, like, come on now. Like, she obviously, we know she really likes the guy. Every time she's around him,
Oh, yeah.
she blushes, she's nervous, she's
Yeah.
shaking, she doesn't know what to say.
She's like a little schoolgirl.
Who has her first crush.
Right?
So and Nene's like, no, I'm not letting Kenya go on her own because she's gonna get this story all jumbled up because we already know how Miss Twirl works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she goes over there and is basically like, Cynthia, I need to talk to you, pulls her away from Will and everything, which was interesting.
Right.
So I'm like, wouldn't you be like, can you come with me to the bathroom or something? Not
right.
just...
Like, make it nonchalant, but that's not how Kenya operates, honey.
Apparently not. So she basically told her what Eva had mentioned to Nene in the car ride over. Mm-hmm. And Cynthia's face, she looked stunned.
Yeah. I mean, I totally understand because she wasn't expecting this at all. She felt like Will was transparent. She was talking about how much she trusted him. She felt like she knew all of the things about him. And she literally had just had this conversation with him in the party. She had literally just asked him how long had he been single. Just like as soon as they got there, they were having this conversation. So the fact that this is coming to her, it's like a smack in the face.
I know. I feel so horrible because she was obviously like really invested in their relationship already, even though like they weren't boyfriend girlfriend, but she was really into it. And she was actually like saying she wishes she would have met him like years down the line because she's just Cynthia's getting her groove back.
Right. Yeah. She's got her dating bucket list that she has to do, which I totally understand. Yeah. So, yeah. But she was like, she's trying to do the dating website, all of that stuff, which I get. She's got to get all of that stuff out. Because like she said, she's always been in a relationship.
Yeah. So looks like he's in one now. But anyways, so she, she just looks broke down. Like, what the heck is going on here? Like, am I in a Twilight Zone? I don't even know what's going on.
Right.
And then I think like Eva or somebody comes out, and it's interesting because I wouldn't expect Eva to be any other way, but she was like really cordial, like, good to see you again. And she's like, this is quite messy.
Right. Right.
Like, girl, you just walked into the lion's den.
Boy, did she. Will didn't hold anything back, did he?
No, he got really, really, really upset. You could tell, like, basically he felt like she had ruined whatever he had going with Cynthia.
Yeah. His literal words were, she thought I was a gentleman, like, up until now.
Yeah. Which was weird, right?
That was weird. That was very
It's like,
weird.
So is it true?
Yes, clearly it's true.
But he was still trying to like rebuttal back to Eva, like, how do you know? Like, you don't even know my life. Like, what happened in my life? Like, you don't know me. Like, how do you know? And then supposedly, like, Eva's like, no, you're acting like you know me. You posted a picture of me and my husband on Instagram.
Right.
Saying you're supporting, her husband's campaign for mayor or whatever. And it's like, they don't know each other. Right.
They've literally probably just met this one time.
Yeah, that was it. And I think that was what she said. She hasn't seen him since. They never talked, like nothing.
Yeah.
So I felt like none of the girls were believing Will's like plead, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, nobody believed him.
I believe he was way too defensive. Like I was watching him, it was almost like he was literally like almost spitting on Eva because he was so mad.
I know.
So fuming. And the way that he was treating her,
I
I
know.
feel like was disrespectful. I don't feel like any man should talk to a woman like that, even if they have a problem with her. And to me, like everything he was saying was like he was totally putting the blame on her. But I felt like he never once said that it wasn't true.
Yeah.
I felt that he was pretty much just blaming her for telling Cynthia or telling the story about what happened.
Yeah, I agree. It was just like he was just trying to defend himself. He wasn't like Cynthia. I mean, like he could have literally pulled Cynthia aside and like had a conversation with her and been like, I don't know what she's talking about. Because technically, it's not like Eva has a lot of street cred in the group.
Right.
So, I mean, who do you believe?
Right.
Will? He's been in the group longer.
Right.
And she's just coming in on her first episode. Like, so I feel like he could have legitly pulled her aside and been like, you know, I don't know what this bee's talking about. What, you know, whatever. But
I mean, he could have been like, it's a total misunderstanding. And this is why I totally don't believe him. I feel like he deserves an Academy Award because he's basically deflecting. Like, this is deflecting 101.
That's true. Yeah.
And the fact that he's just like, the way that he's talking to her and everything like that, it just seems like he's just trying to take away from the situation of what actually happened. Because technically, he started dating Cynthia 2 months ago. So this incident and him dating Cynthia are like at the same exact time frame.
Yeah, it's just all super, super messy. So hopefully we can get to the bottom of it in the episode airing on Sunday. But even with all that said, all of a sudden here comes Portia out the woodwork and saying that she knows something about Will too.
I know. She was like, "Oh, really? You would want to know if the dude you're dating is dating someone else?"
Oh.
It's like, "Oh, well, let me just tell you, girl."
And then that was it. I'm like, no, I need more.
Right? We have to watch the next episode. I can't wait until the opening just so I can find out what she knows. Is it about Will? Is it about somebody else? Who is it?
That's like the only good thing about them cutting it there is we know that on Sunday that's where we're going to start. We're going to start with that messiness.
Right.
And I'm here for it.
Right. I'm ready to drink that tea.
Exactly. But on like a lighter note, a couple more things that were in the episode was because Peter was at that party too.
I know because he's really close with Candy and Todd.
Yeah, that he is. Yeah, totally. But it was funny because I think like Todd or somebody was like, "Oh, are you gonna go over there and like say hi?" And he was basically like, "Nah, she with that vanilla looking dude."
Right?
He went
this
from
is why I love Peter.
This dark chocolate.
Right? I love Peter.
But that whole situation was weird. Like Cynthia was weird with Peter being there, and it was a good thing that he dipped out real quick.
Right, because she was looking for him.
Which I don't know why, but you know, we all know why.
I know. Right? She loves that man.
She sure does. So basically, Portia and Kim are still talking about Kenya.
That's their favorite topic. It's probably the only thing they can relate on.
Yeah, and Kim is still claiming that Kenya is pretending to be married, and that's what's stressing her out so much.
Yeah. I think that maybe Kenya not being married is Kim's only storyline in connection to this season, child, because that is the only thing that she has right now.
Yeah, that's true. I have no comment on that. I believe that 100%.
Right.
And then also Kenya went shopping in this episode for a birthday gift for Mark.
Yes.
Which it seemed, I was very like taken aback by this scene because she was basically like, making Mark sound like he was like an old school type of man. Like he doesn't want his wife working. He's basically like an alpha male. He wants her to be a housewife, like barefoot and in the kitchen with kids, like little kids running around in diapers, and he's off
Right.
at work.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like, I hate to say it, but he sounds a little controlling because even when she's telling the story about how they bought a car and she's saying, like,
Mhm.
he wanted a stick shift and she didn't want one, and she's like, of course he won. Okay, boo, that's a
Oh,
little, it's a bit much.
I don't know. It seems very befitting for her because like how in seasons past she was super desperate to find a husband, and now that she has one, I feel like she'll stoop to any level that she needs
Yeah, yeah.
to keep him and to
Keep
make
him.
her man feel like
Yes,
he's like superior. And he must need, I mean, he must need to feel like that, because if
yes,
she has to do that to
yes,
keep him or to make him happy, then
yes.
he must be that kind of dude.
I think he must be. I wish that Mark would actually come on the show because otherwise, like, it's not looking good for him right now. Like, getting Kenya's version of things,
Hmm.
this does not sound like a good marriage.
Do you think he comes on the show? Because they did like an extended preview of like what
Oh,
is
yeah.
to come. And she like,
Yeah.
in one scene, she introduces like, and here is my fiance. Oh no, it was her husband. Here is my husband.
Yeah.
But
I
I
think
don't
he
know.
might. I hope he does. I think you're right. I think he might actually come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I haven't heard anything. So who really knows? If you guys know, let us know in the comments below,
Yes.
because I have no idea. And if you guys know any other tea that we did not discuss today, either leave it in the comments below or go over to our Instagram at liv.nickii and leave it in any of our comments. DM us, let us know, because we
Yeah.
are into that piping hot.
That's right. Go ahead and share. Spill that tea, honey.
So basically in Sunday's episode, obviously, like we said before, Portia's gonna spill something, and it sounds like something major because Cynthia is also crying on Mama Joyce's shoulder.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I'm so sorry, Cynthia.
I know, I don't know if I'm ready either.
Yeah.
And then Mama Joyce, I think she like pulls Portia to the side and she wants to like have a talk with her. I don't know, maybe
Oh
she's trying
Lord,
to
yeah.
bury some kind of hatchet. I don't who knows.
That can't go too well. We know Mama Joyce, so ain't no telling how that conversation's gonna end up.
Yeah, exactly. And then Peter and Cynthia look like they're out.
Mhm.
And Peter is basically like, no, I'm not your friend.
He's like, just to clarify.
Exactly.
Uh, yeah, that I can't wait to hear what he's got to say on that too. I
I
mean, but he
know.
told her that a million times already.
I know, but she
He
can't.
is not Leon. He
No,
is
he's
not
not.
on it.
And I don't
Okay?
know how many times you have said that during this season.
Right? But she's not getting it. Cynthia, listen to me, darling.
I know. Come on, girl. So it's like Marlo or something trying to plan a trip, and she's trying to invite Kim, and basically she's like, Kim, I'm gonna need you to come on this trip with some African American girls.
Right. And I don't think Kim makes it from the preview, so that'll be interesting to see too.
Yeah, exactly. I just think this next episode is going to be really juicy. I think this
Yes.
is this is where this is where the season is taking a turn.
Right. Oh yeah, that's very true. This is where it gets
Mhm.
all juicy. Finally, Eva's here. Kenya's getting ready to talk to Will. Ain't no telling what she gonna say. So it's gonna be a lot of conversation going on.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. So we hope you guys tune in on Sunday to watch the episode with us, and be sure to leave us any comments down below. And if you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to push that little red button on the video, and you will be subscribed to all of our previous videos. Um, and also be sure to catch up with us. Thank you for watching.
Bye, you guys.